What's up, Hot Makers? Welcome to Hot Makes right here on Hot Makes Live, all of the things. I'm Nerdy J, aka Jim from the Edge of Tech. This is my mechanical counterpart, Geary. How you doing, Geary?
Your mama.
It's about right. It's about right. I know we're a couple minutes late. I think our guest is running a little bit behind, so we were trying to push it off a little bit, but we're going live. We will pull Walter in as soon as he gets here, and not a big deal there. So we're going to keep rocking with the show either way. Excuse me. We're live here on Facebook. Actually, Facebook's working this week, by the way. They sent me like a notification saying, hey, we're really sorry. We noticed that last week we were broken and whatever, but we're back here.
So when I was setting up the stream today, I had to click it like 3 times. The first time the HotMakes Facebook didn't work. The second time your Facebook didn't work. And then I had to it took forever to load the third time, and then it finally posted.
Crazy. Well, I mean, honestly, let me know if you're here from Facebook. Do we need to keep pushing on Facebook? I have no idea.
Anyways, we're just gonna streamline it.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. So we're here on YouTube, the Facebook, and the magical, mythical Twitch. I believe, and it looks like somebody's talking to us on Twitch, so someone's over there. So say hi if you're on Twitch, and we really should figure that out. Tripod Garage, are you having a Long Island? That is funny. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me go fix. Is that blowing that up? No, that's good. Okay. I just saw the thing come across. My Nightbot is set to tell people on my channel to come over here. Jim and the Magical Desk. Yes, it is. So anyway,
you got a little something on the way there.
What'd you say?
So you got a little something on the way there, Mr. Edge of Desk.
Yeah. I can't wait. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna put my ears in. That's what I forgot to do. I was talking ahead of the stream and totally didn't pay attention to that. So anyways, we got an awesome show tonight. Hopefully we have Walter on, also Welsh Creations, or Waltimus Prime, and he is just a phenomenal maker. Been on some awesome shows, and I can't wait to talk to him. Jim needs an Oreo desk and a water dispenser. I like that idea. Currently, I'm drinking coffee, and let me know in the chat what you're drinking. Is it tea, coffee, something better? Let us know.
I've got some delicious liquid nitrogen that's cooling my circuits.
The liquid nitrogen. I don't give you that good a cooling, do I? Needs. I think we just got a PayPal. And I believe it said needs more desks. Let me just look at it here. Needs more MOAR desks from Andrew. Thank you so much. $10. Thank you. It's too funny, by the way. Needs more desks. So if you ordered a shirt or sticker, I believe Caleb has them going, and we'll talk about that later in the show. Geary might have had a helping hand in that with getting the shipping processed. I'm not sure if Geary got put to the work on that or not. You know what we're gonna do? Because we're still waiting, I'm hoping we didn't get time zones crossed. But here's what we're gonna do: we're gonna jump into Hot Makes right away, and then we'll come back and hopefully we'll talk to Walter during the second half of the stream. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me. Yeah. Great thinking on the fly.
Yeah, what's up, Matt? We got Maker Deck in the house. It was awesome to talk to a bunch of the Maker Deck crew at IRF. I saw Chris Perillo was on a little bit ago. Polymaker Nick is here, and let's see, a whole bunch of people. Sergio, Krista, thank you again for all of the awesome gemstones. She hooked us up, and I got bought a bunch of cool gemstones from Krista for my niece's birthday. So she was super excited. All right, let's do this. Let's jump right into Hot Makes. Let's do it. right. First, we'll start with 3D Print Bunny. This was pretty dang awesome. Oh my, Full Control XYZ. I love this new model. 40 millimeter pin with a 40 millimeter diameter sphere sitting on top.
How is
I
this
need to
even
try.
possible?
I don't know. If you've tried this, let us know. Hot Desks, that's our new channel. Yeah. I need to try this because it looks phenomenal. But let me just do this, and we'll do one of these. Look at this. Is this not ridiculous? as Sam Prentice would quote, "Are you not entertained?"
That was pretty good. I need to get some sound bites of him.
Yeah.
I'm starting to question 3D Print Bunny. Like, she might be a witch. Like, look at this stuff.
I
There's
believe
magic
she is
involved.
a print Jedi.
Okay, that
probably
well, I mean, like
studied-
Jedi are just space wizard cops. So
yeah. She probably studied with Perillo, and this is her next step in her Jedi training. This is the boing at the end. Let us know what you think. Is this hot or what? And yeah, Deuce, boing, yes. It's so good. It's so good. Oh man, I could watch that all day, like literally just on repeat. So, by the way, 3D Print Bunny, that is phenomenal. I need to try it. I don't care how slow the printer has to go. It is super cool. CGI, Jack in the shop says. All right.
K2 says 200 years ago they were hunted down for this magic. I think 200 years ago, if you show somebody a 3D printer, they'd hunt you down too.
Oh man, let me just. There we go.
Oh, right there. What's going on?
Just fixing audio on my side. Okay. Here we go. What do we got next here? Abby Brown. How you doing? She has posted some phenomenal cool stuff lately. These are Halloween character signs. They're on Cults 3D. You can check them out. And we talked a lot about this last week, I think. I just love these little things. I think last week we talked about their snap badges, where they like press inside of the back and they go behind your shirt. You know, the back goes behind your shirt and you press them in. I absolutely love them. And this is some Halloween ones. Let me pop that up. Check this out. Yes, by the way. All sorts of cool stuff here. These are bigger. So these aren't snap badges, are they, Abby? These are like...
Yeah, she said those are the same characters.
Yeah, okay, so they're like bigger. They're bigger versions of the snap badges. I was just gonna say, wait a minute, that's hanging from that. That looks much larger than. That's super cool. So when we were looking at this, if here it is on Colts 3D, by the way. I'll do this to help you all out because you got to get yourself. There you go. The bigger ones are 200 millimeters tall. Awesome. So there's the link. Go there after the show. Promise it's worth it. All the cool stuff here. You can kind of see how they work. There's a base you print, and then you can snap the tops into that base, and it goes behind your shirt. It's super cool. Let's get rid of that. So then I believe this. I thought we had another one, didn't we? Oh, I got more down here.
We have like three. Back. Yeah.
I was gonna say there's so many. Abby sent us a ton of stuff, and we had a ton of submissions. Yeah. What was that?
This is the AbbyMath episode.
Yeah, the AbbyMath Palooza. I like that. That works for me. All right, local maker Michigan, 200% thing hands, 180 millimeters tall. This is in Polymaker 3D Silk Lime. Nick will like to hear that. And it's on printables, so check that out. This is cool. I mean, they look much larger in this picture, but then if you like look at the next picture, it's so cool. I need to know, local maker mission, are these hollow? I think he's probably with us. Let us know. Are these hollow? Because it would be really fun to like fill that with candy or some sort of like, I don't know, liquid, fake blood. You can fill it with fake blood and like put a small hole in a finger and just like let it run out or something. Come on, it's Halloween, right? No, I got crickets on that one.
Sorry. I'm typing a message to you in the background.
It's okay. Awesome. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Somebody's coming out of the build plate. Absolutely. I love this. It's a thing hand. Again, it's on printables. All of the HotMakes you see today will be in the Google Sheet that's in the link in the description below. So go in the description, click on that Google Sheet, find episode 121, and you'll find all of the cool stuff that was tagged for today and the stuff that we're showing as well. I did not know how long we were going to have, so I grabbed, I think, 8 or 10 things today. So yeah, fill it with M&Ms. I love that idea.
Yeah,
they are,
awesome.
but the Local Maker Michigan says they are hollow, but the STL is not. Whose logo is behind the hand? It looks like, if I had to guess, it's a Maker Deck logo.
Yeah, Zombie Head he's doing the What's Maker Deck thing again.
That. Yeah. Where's the leg? Tripod says, where's the leg? Oh man. Okay. What do we got next here? Jordan, Mad Monkey, still traveling from Earth. This was obviously a little bit of older post, but still traveling from Earth. I wanted to share this picture. Did I show this last week? I don't remember if I did.
I don't think you did.
I think we talked about it, but I didn't
showed the gorilla. I don't think we showed this last week.
Okay, good.
Also, real quick, so I can get things moving if I need to. Can you check that message I sent you real quick and just give me a yes or no?
Sure.
Cool, got it.
Still traveling from Earth 2022, but I wanted to share this picture. Obviously, Earth 2022 is a couple weeks ago. If you didn't see my video on Earth, it came out yesterday. Crazy timing. I just decided to post it in the middle of an afternoon instead of like morning when I usually do. So sorry about that. But it's out there. A lot of cool stuff to see. And of course, Death Racers, and a little story and history. And watch till the end, and you'll find out how you could possibly win $500 for a 3D printer. Courtesy of Polymaker. Nick is with us. So I announced during that video that well, you have to watch the video to find out. And a big announcement will come soon. So check that out. What do we got? Anyways, this was awesome. He's been working on months. He put so much time into this. It's 220%. It's the Atomic Dragon, but he's calling it Babyzilla. Over 40 pounds of Polymaker filament. You heard that right. Over 40 pounds of Polymaker filament. That's funny. Let's see. Let me do that. There we go. So there's a picture. That is Mad Monkey kind of chilling out with this thing. And right in the center, it's big enough where a gloop bottle actually fits. And they kind of took that piece out and put a gloop bottle in there. Let's see. There it is. You can see it on this one. Let me pop that bad boy up. So this kind of gives you an idea. So along with Polymaker and 3D Gloop, he put this thing together. Like he said, over 40 pounds of filament and a lot of printing, as you can tell. A lot of printing and a lot of assembly. It was funny. We were talking about, oops, I just closed it. But anyways, we were talking about him driving down to Earth, and he said customs like didn't even care. This thing was in his back, in the back of his car or whatever, and they like didn't even look twice.
Just get one of those like baby carriers that straps to your chest, and like put in one of those.
That would be amazing. I would love to see that. I think it's with the Gloop. I don't think he was taking it back. So I'm pretty sure I think it's Andrew and Andrew, right? I think they have it. But that was really cool, Jordan. Mad Monkey, if you're with us, nice work. Ah, you are. Mad Monkey Wakes. I want to make more of them. Holy moly. How many hours do you have in printing, if you remember? And also assembling this thing, because it took you a minute to assemble this. It belongs to Gloop. Awesome. Gloop has it. Yeah, I think I thought I remember.
Who's designing these? I know Mad Monkey is making them, but where did the designs come from?
Yes, I think that was in the post, but I accidentally closed it because I clicked the wrong X.
Okay.
Next, Liz.
Toymaker 3D. That's what it was.
Oh, there you go. What was the group?
No, it says a 220% Toymaker 3D Atomic Dragon.
Toymaker 3D. That's right. Yeah. That it was huge. It was great to see it in person. I mean, hours and hours and hours went into that thing. Gloop always has the best booth and the best models. Yes. That's, it's a good way to test a printer. Next up, Liz. She showed off a print from Fix'em Dude. It's out there on printables.com. She was printing this on MakerDeck, and let's just jump into it. So this is another awesome Fix'em Dude model. This is sweet. What do you the pumpkin pie fighter? There you go. The pumpkin pie fighter. I think didn't you do a snow one too, like a snowflake or something like that? I think last year. I love this. Gary, what do you think of the pumpkin pie fighter?
I absolutely love it. It's a pun. It's Star Wars. It's Halloween themed. I love the. I don't know why I just noticed the candy corn laser.
The candy corns, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like little lasers or something shooting. Yeah, that it's super cool. I might have to jump on this. Printables.com. You can find it. It'll be well, heck, why not? Let's just go look. Fix'em Dude has all sorts of fun stuff here. Oh, look, you can go green. You can print the top. Yep.
I absolutely love this.
This one? You gotta make one now, right?
I love all of them. Yeah.
There you go. Just because I love you all. There's the link. Save it for later. Go print it. And then tag Fix'em Dude.
And HotMakes.
And HotMakes. Yeah, don't forget HotMakes. We'll post them all. We'll post them all. Next week is going to be crazy. So there's that. But we'll try to get some HotMakes in there. All right. So there you go. Yeah. Excuse me. I made the mistake of having a giant coffee, but also like a lot of sugar before I came here today. And it's like crashing me right now. Not pew pew, more like choo choo because it's candy. That's Andrew, you're correct on that one. I'm assuming Prillo is already on this. Absolutely. He probably has like a fleet of these already hanging from his ceiling. All right, what's next? Abby Brown, you're back. What the devil did I do? There you go. My son and I designed this devil face flat jack together. It's the same print as above with backlight. There you go. I'm really enjoying this. There we go. I'm really enjoying the Prophet 3D colors for this project. Shown here are orange, red, and black. And it's only 1.5 millimeters thick. Oh, wow, that's thin. Jeez. I love these. So if we check, these things are so cool. All done with single extrusion with filament swaps on the Prusa MK3S. Nice. Single extrusion with just filament swaps. That's pretty cool. So anyone could do this, really. Very cool technique. Absolutely. There's so many ways to play with them. Agreed. Devil Face now available as one of 9 unique flat jack sets on Colts 3D. I love them. Yeah, these are awesome. What else we got? Another one. Dual extrusion TPU. What? I think it's the first time I've done this, and it just worked. Yellow TPU on red actually kind of makes orange. What? Yellow and red makes orange? This photo is totally weird. It's night, so the inside of the window is reflecting in our kitchen. But that's super cool though. So this is dual extrusion TPU. Let's see. The top layer is lightning infill, 2 layers with no top layers. Got it. So it's just lightning infill and nothing else on top. That's pretty cool. Nice. This is a Maker Gear M3 ID.
Okay, sorry.
love it.
I was quiet there for a second because I was working on something, but we're good.
I love it. Sounds good. We just check on that. Okay. What do we got next here? Abby, I love it. This thing's awesome. And Colts 3D. Check out Colts 3D. What else? Caleb posted this one. Finishing up putting together HotMakes live and Edutech merch orders for this week. Everything's hitting the post office today. Daniel, Michael, Sam, Jim, thank you guys. Thank you for putting some orders in for some stuffs. The Edge of Desk. Yes, I did. The Edge of Desk shirts. Of course, HotMakes and the Edge of Desk. And don't forget Only Desks. Yeah, that's right. We have an Only Desk shirt. So check that out as well. There'll be a link in the description, I believe, if you want to get yourself an Edge of Desk shirt, because
it's being posted. I'll post it on the other channels too, real quick. Hang on.
Nice. So yeah, this is this is pretty awesome. Thank you guys for your orders. And thank me for my orders, of course. I love it. Only Desks. So Caleb makes these at home. He has a vinyl cutter and he has a shirt press thingy majigger. That's very technical. I just want to throw it out there. Very technical thing. It's called shirt press thingy jigger. But thank you, Caleb, for doing that. And Modbot jumped on first order. He said, if you do it, I'm ordering it. He did it first order. So thank you so much, Daniel. Now you'll have an Edge of Desk shirt. Of course, I got the Only Desks coming too, because I don't know.
Love that one. Cool. Love it.
I do. I love that too. Caleb says it's a fun project for Sarah and I to do together. Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, make sure I get you a sturdy desk. Ooh. No Watorios. What? Oh, sorry about that. Water Oreos. Watorios.
Watorios. What Oreos?
Oh.
What are Wateros? What are Oreos?
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Only photos shirt. That would be a good one. You should do that. Oh, that would be funny. We show up next time we see him like Murph or something, and we all have Only Photos shirts on. But thank you. I appreciate the orders, and thank you for putting that stuff together. Excuse me. I should not have had that sugar. So what happened is, I was at my niece's birthday party, and my sister's like, "Hey, I have an extra box, a dozen of Krispy Kreme donuts. Here you go. Just what I need." That goes straight to my merch when I finally launch it. Yes, do it. Photos, only photos. Oh, so good. It's so good. All right. What?
Never mind. Nothing.
Just be the shirt. The desk is sturdy. Ha! Funny. That's pretty funny. All right, what do we got next? So I'm checking on chats with Walter. I'm willing to bet we got time zones crossed or something. Something's up with there. But I have
Across the stream.
Yeah, we crossed the streams. So we'll work on hopefully contacting him and getting him on a future episode if he doesn't show up today. But I do have what else? What do we got here? Some maker news?
You want to hop into some maker news?
Yeah, let's do some maker news. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
Why, you're right. It must be some sort of plastic.
And your
Whoa. So we
Sorry, I guess
someone said, "Where's the K2 clip?" Oh, I saw the K2 clip. That was pretty dang awesome. Maker's news. What we got was,
okay.
yeah, Abby Brown posted some really cool stuff, and she's talking about 3D printing for mental health and suicide prevention, and she's announcing a very special project. A matter of fact, we have her here with us. How you doing, Abby?
hey.
Sorry about that. I pulled her in like as soon as we started, but I don't think she was ready.
One thing like 27 years of teaching has taught me is you got to be flexible and ready to roll, and you don't know how things are going to go, and make changes on the spot when needed.
That's right.
All right. I got my want to peek in here, Bruce? I got my gopher here helping me grab some things around the house.
Well, we appreciate you jumping in last minute. Like, like I said, not sure what happened to Walter. We'll talk to him, but thank you so much. We were going to talk about this in Maker's News today anyway, and I wanted to talk about it and kind of go over it a little bit. But Geary mentioned in the background, like, hey, if Walter doesn't come on, why don't we ask Abby to come? Because we knew we were going to talk about this. So perfect.
Abby,
thank you so much for jumping in.
On,
yeah.
No problem. I time zones. Just getting this article published had some of its own challenges because the 3D with us is set up in the UK. And so when I'm in San Diego, so I'm trying to figure out, like, are we publishing today, tomorrow? How's it going to go? So I certainly understand the challenges. I'm going to get to this in a minute, but since you were talking about some of my HotMakes and
let's check them out.
You're
here. Let's do it.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Bruce, can you grab the little one too?
She's calling Batman over there, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, exactly. So we had some fun with these. A bunch of these faces are actually ones that we had made over the last couple of thank you. The last couple of Halloweens for actual like 3D printed jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. And I got this idea, and Profit 3D sent me some filament. I know they're not generally on the main list of filaments that folks have used, but I've really liked their colors, and I've had a lot of success with their filament without any extra fussing around. And I wanted to do a project in orange. So I basically took the pumpkins that we already had and just made projections, these flat projections. So these all have the same outline, but they just have different faces. And some of them they're just basically one dimension. So they're all just a millimeter thick. But when my daughter makes designs, she likes to add an extra element of like another layer. So that's at like 0.5 millimeters just to give it enough difference. And if the camera can pick it up here, I use different textures in Prusa Slicer. I hadn't really played with a lot of those. So that gave me a chance to try a lot of different things as well. And then the ones that have the extra layer like this, we could print 2 layers in one color and then 2 layers in another to get these multicolor effects. It was actually the first time I'm so spoiled by my maker gear with the 2 extruders that I was able to try for the first time on my Prusa doing a planned programmed filament swap. Okay, thank you. Yes, he wants me to show this one too. So we started doing some experiments with this, just using infill at the top, but using the infill in a different color. And
that's
so
cool.
this one was actually in the set of models. There's a solid back model. So I
Okay.
did a solid back with 2 layers, then 2 layers of red, and then 2 layers of this lightning infill. And so I don't know. So the whole set comes up with a lot. My daughter, I said, why don't we make a zombie? So then she drew a little
Yes.
sketch, and we put
So
this one
good.
together. And
I love
yeah,
it.
so these are a lot of fun. And then I had a stand from something else, so that just like happens to hold it. Let's see here, kind of perfectly.
Yeah. And the color's pretty
And
close too.
yeah, and then the little ones, I just made another little stand so that they can prop up on their own. Let's see if I can hold it up. I'm backwards. When I use, it's been
Nice.
a while actually. I haven't been teaching virtually anymore. I
Yeah.
used to be the virtual pro, and now I'm just like, wait, how do
You
I look on
actually, you're
camera
back
again?
at school, right?
We are back in regular
Nice.
school. Yes, and it's nice. So,
Polymaker said Maker Gear was their very, very first partner back in 2012.
oh wow.
Also, love the lightning infill as the black layer on top gives a nice gradient effect. Absolutely, it does. And then Ed C says, every time I see Abby's stuff, I just want to throw all my printers out the window. I love
Yeah.
it.
No, I love it. So yeah, so we're back in school. And
Nice.
this has been, I'd say much more normal feeling start to the school year than what we've had the last couple of years.
Sure.
I mean, there's still issues that we're dealing with, and some of my students are still wearing masks, others
Sure.
aren't. And sometimes in class, I'll watch one kid decide every 15 minutes to change his mind of whether he's wearing one or not. But one of the things that we talk about in schools, some people probably remember Red Ribbon Weeks. Red Ribbon
Sure.
Weeks focused a lot on drinking, anti-drinking and driving. And lately, it's also about awareness of issues with drug abuse and so forth. But another ribbon week that our school district participates in regularly is Yellow Ribbon Week. And Yellow Ribbon Week in my world, the ribbons represent awareness of, trying to promote positive mental health, making sure we lead balanced, healthy lives. And then, of course, suicide awareness and prevention. We talk about risk factors and things that people need to be aware of. And we do presentations with our high school students so that they can not just check in on their own emotions, but be aware of what's going on with their friends and family members and people around them. And also protective factors like attending school regularly and
Sure.
having trusted adults in your life, things that will help students if they are having issues, or things to help support them and what their needs are. And this year, every year, there's a bunch of different activities. And we have this group of students that we call the PALs, the Peer Assistant Leaders. And they organize different activities, and they put together a whole slideshow presentation for the teachers to show their classes during one special period in the week. So every student would get the same information. And one of the activities they suggested this year was using a little bit bigger than this, but yellow Post-it notes to write messages to students. And honestly, at first I was kind of grumbling about this. It's like on Monday, they're telling us they want us to write notes to all our students by Friday. Like this would be a challenge to do this. But how do we solve a problem with 3D printing? And so I was thinking about, I've got yellow filament. What can I do? And I pulled out this amazing yellow bird from Printed Solid that I had. Dave Randolph had actually generously donated filament to me a while back to support some other projects I was doing. And I still had a lot of this yellow. And I said, well, let's make something that I can give to everybody. And the idea of a message led to the idea of positive words. Like, what could we do? Something to encourage students and bring hope and positive energy with it. So I I started a list with my family, and we started playing with some different ideas. And ultimately, I came up with 10 words. And we had an idea. Grumbling on Monday turned into an idea Tuesday morning. And I had my first models by Tuesday afternoon, evening. And then I just
Nice.
started printing plates, 8 hours for 20, 4 hours for 10.
Oh, wow.
And I had 100 of them by Friday. And I had them all in a bag, and I could bring them to my classes, and the students would randomly select it out. And, oh, what'd you get? And while I walked around with my bag, I talked to the students about what Yellow Ribbon Week means. Like, yes, we have these activities, but it's also emotional, and it brings up a lot of issues, and they're important topics that we have to be aware of in the world. And, you know, a lot of people have lost friends or family or known acquaintances, including myself, to suicide. My family has a very close, longtime family friend that died of suicide about 6 years ago. And every time we have Yellow Ribbon Week, I cannot help but think of her, and what she means to my family, and how tragic and perhaps preventable that could have been.
Sure.
So I got more of my family involved. My sister helped choose a charity for us to focus on. So we're going to make a contribution to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And we've decided that for up to 100 people who download and print and post the right tags, hashtag Yellow Ribbon 3D print, we'll donate $2 to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And I reached out to David Randolph at Printed Solid, and he said that Printed Solid will match a $2. And then during the Twitter frenzy of my afternoon, Joel Telling, returning from Malta, chimed in and said that he'll match that as well. So one download, post, and print and photo can generate $6 toward our donation. And I'm also asking folks, when they download on Cults, which typically I sell my models. I don't do Patreon for various reasons.
Sure.
But with this, I didn't, it's not appropriate, I felt, to try to sell it. But I'm asking folks, make a donation of a few dollars. I think I recommended $4. If somebody were to make their own donation of $4 plus the $6, then one little keychain is a $10 donation toward a cause that can perhaps reach a lot of people and make a difference in a lot of lives.
Absolutely. And you want to make sure you hashtag Yellow Ribbon 3D print and AFSP National, right?
Well, that's not necessarily has to be part of the tag. I'm saying tag me so I can keep track.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to include Printed Solid since they're helping out with this as well. But I think the Yellow Ribbon hashtag Yellow Ribbon 3D print is probably going to be the main way that I can keep track of them. We had our first make just basically right when the show was starting. Someone posted it in a beautiful blue and white. It doesn't have to be yellow, but of course the yellow is what's going to be dear to my heart, and recognizing the project and kind of the symbolism behind it. But the idea is to spread positive messages. I mean, print 1, print 100, pass them out, whatever it needs to be. In fact, several folks already today in the 3D printing community have reached out to me personally through DM, just saying how much this project means to them, that they have dealt with mental health issues themselves. They wish that they had people that they could have reached out to earlier in their struggles, and are eager to get involved and to do some printing themselves.
Can Abby's tweet be posted? Sure what that means.
Maybe like a link to here. Hang on. I got you.
Yeah, we can shoot you a link to the.
Can you? I could.
You know what we can do? How about this? Geary, can we get a link to this main post in the description of the video? That would be cool. I think we can do that. And then
I'm sorry, I got distracted by my helper here. I missed.
That's okay.
Did you need the link for me, or did you get that, Gary?
No, so I have the link. The problem, I can't edit the descriptions while we're live, and I always
while we're
forget to do
live.
that when
Yeah.
we leave. So
Okay, hold on.
We'll,
Maybe I
we'll
can
make
get it.
sure we'll make sure to change that after the show, and then this is the link
I
to
just posted it in the chat, though.
we just double
Oh,
posted, so let it
okay.
fly. That's okay.
Wow. All right.
So anyways, that's the link to the actual tweet
Okay.
that you started this with today.
Yeah,
And
there I just put it in too.
in yeah, I cannot, this is super cool. I love the idea. I love the idea of printing these and handing them out to people, maybe a jar or something where people can take them if they want, whether it's, you know, family, or just if you brought a bucket or bowl of these to work, you know, and let people take them. And you know, I love the idea. And so it looks like you're gonna do the first 100. You're gonna give 200, or I'm sorry, $2, so a total of $200, right? And Joel's doing that, and Printed Solid as well.
Mm-hmm. And I want to
That's so
thank
cool.
3D with us, the website that published the article. They had actually reached out to me before this ever came up about writing for them, and I'm too busy. I want to, but it'd be fun sometime later. And so when I did this with my classes and thought about posting it on Cults 3D, it just sort of like, wait a minute, I have a vehicle to get this out in a more meaningful way. Cause I'm like, how much story can I tell in a tweet? I mean, I've had done threads for sure, but you know, I really wanted to get this out in a more significant way. And 3D with us has actually already made a $100 contribution themselves as well. So that's in addition to what we're doing with the trying to encourage folks to print and do the $2 a piece.
Nice. That is so cool, and it's such a cool story. You definitely want to check out this article. It'll be in your tweet, so go check out the tweet right after the show. Jump in there and read a little bit about the history and why you're doing this. And anyone else who wants to jump in and hit Cults 3D, maybe hit the donate button and donate a little bit towards this. I think that's an awesome thing. And if you guys tag HotMakes, we'll try to get a bunch, like maybe we'll do a big posting or something towards the end of December.
Yeah, we needed
I think
to
you said by December 1st, right?
Yeah, we needed to create some type of end to this.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, you know, we'll get through Halloween and then kind of in November, kind of, you know, Thanksgiving can, you know, fits when there, and then maybe we can check back again with HotMakes in a couple weeks and give an update of where we're at with the project and what we can do. So
yeah, it's super cool. It's an awesome project, and I think it, like you said, it'll mean a lot to a lot of people, and some you might not even know. You know, I mean, like they might just be like, "What's this?" And you can either explain or say, "Hey, it's a very positive keychain, and this is for, you know, mental health and suicide prevention." If you print them in the yellow, right? And I bet you if you do this and leave it at work or somewhere where there's people around, right, more than hopefully, I mean, the people in your house will appreciate it as well, I'm sure. But where, like you said, you brought them to work and you gave them to the kids there, and I'm not sure, how did the staff take it? Did you talk to the staff much?
So I shared a little bit with some of the teachers that I'm most friendly with, like, you remember that post-it activity? Yeah. Well, you know, 3D printing, here we go. And so they were very, you know, thought that was really interesting. I shared the article with my staff today, and I got a lot of positive feedback from it. I made a box in the same yellow that I'm going to put some more keychains in and keep it in my classroom. I've already had students who said that they've given theirs to another friend. And so I want them to feel like that they can get another one for themselves. I was also thinking about printing some for our counseling office. So the counselors maybe have some when they feel like there's a student who needs a little pick-me-up, that they have something that they can pass along. Amazon, amazing. We found actually a set that were super easy to open. So nice. The night before, my kids wanted to help out, and my husband, they sat there and they individually looped them all.
Oh man.
So that they'd be ready to go. Rather than, originally I wasn't thinking I would do that, but then I knew that if I had the loops on them, then they would immediately link it to something rather
Right.
than just stuffing it in their pocket to disappear. So,
Well,
I
and-
did have one more thing I wanted to add. I meant my little helper brought them over.
Yeah.
I print with 2 colors because I can, and I love it. However, the models are set up in a way where they could be, and the photos look better in the article, but you could print with 1 color with raised letters, or just print the bases by themselves. If you can tell, but that
nice.
one's flat, and so there's all just like engraved. So I really had this idea in mind that you could definitely could be done dual extrusion or single extrusion, and the letters are actually embedded into the model. So that they don't flick off too easily.
Oh, yeah.
Because rather when you print like one and then you just stick the other one on top, it can look nice, but if these are actually supposed to be keychains and knocked around a bit, they'd probably fall apart. So yeah, that's the photo. So you can see that it's all set up that way. And I also included a model that's like all 10 of them together, so you can just like lay it down and just do all 10 at once. That's 2 copies of the 10 there in that picture.
That's so cool. And I like that also you're including a free house with every
that's not my key.
I know, I saw that on Twitter.
Several people like, you should not do that. And I said, I understand what CAD and a 3D printer can do.
Yes.
And I I won't tell you where that key goes to.
That's
but
funny.
it is not my key.
It's not my key, I promise, but it's the school. No. No, it's such a cool idea. And I think props to the family for helping you open up key rings and put 100 of these on key rings, because I can only imagine, you said these were easy to open, which is great, but some of those, they get real fun to open up, and it's not the best job, right? I mean, so props to the family for doing that. And it's just such a cool project and idea.
Yeah. And as I said in the article, I think, and my husband actually kind of came up with this sort of idea, which really it is, that this is a really small print and it's a really easy little thing to make, but it can have such a big impact on somebody's life, and somebody just knows you're thinking about them, or just a little reminder that to have some positive energy in the world. So we do a lot of really big, interesting, complex, crazy prints, but in some ways this might have the biggest impact of anything I've ever done. So
yep. And
not
only that, there you go, the hottest make. Not only that, but you never know. It's always interesting because maybe this is just the right time for somebody to see this. Like, maybe they're having a rough day or rough week or a rough month, and all of a sudden they come across something like this, and it's like, it turns that around for that day or whatever. It's such a cool thing. And like you said, such a small print can mean such a big thing to a lot of people.
Our world of school, especially high school, there's a lot of stress, and there's a lot of energy and negative things out there in the world tied to school. And unfortunately, I noticed, I didn't look at the news, but articles in particular, but I did notice that there was a school shooting in, I think it was St. Louis today. And it's a lot of that goes back to these issues too of mental health and protecting our kids. And sometimes the small things make the biggest impact. And
absolutely,
not only, this gives me a chance to, talk about 3D printing with my students, and what that means to me, because this is my mental health outlet. When I'm feeling like just stressed, like the whole beginning of the school year, my printers were off. I was just so crazed. And at some point I was like, I need to get printing again. I need this mental release, because it's my outlet and the thing that makes, one of the things that makes me happy. And I can then share that with my own students as a way of how I can find some balance in my world too.
I love it. Do you think, maybe this is a crazy idea, but do you think it would be possible to make them in the snap badges?
Um,
Have you thought about that?
Possibly.
That'd be
It
kinda
would
cool.
be it's tough to do words in the snap
Oh, I
badges
suppose. Yeah.
because it's really not that much workable space. And
Okay.
when you start getting little tiny pieces, it's
Yeah.
harder to print. They're more
Yeah.
likely to flick off. So that might not be the best venue
Sure. I was
for
just
that.
thinking like you could wear it if you wanted to. And you could switch out the different maybe I don't know, heart awareness or a kidney awareness. Any of those could be swapped out quick in there.
Yeah.
Quick change snap badge.
Maybe what I need to do is create a snap badge with a
Oh.
ribbon symbol, and you print the
There you
ribbon in
go.
whatever color your ribbon
In
happens
whatever
to be.
color, yeah.
Is it a yellow ribbon time? Is it a pink ribbon time? Like a lot of times in October
Yeah.
we see that. Is it red ribbon time? What does that ribbon mean to you? I don't think that would be difficult to do. So then you can always just print whatever color is your current
There you
ribbon
go.
that your community is recognizing.
I love it. And who to say snap badges have to be round? You could make a back for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. That's
No,
true.
I love
Then
it.
they just start looking like name badges.
Yeah, I love it. What's your name badge? Hope.
Yeah. So
Wait a minute.
when Caleb contacted me and said, "Are you up for jumping in tonight?"
Yeah.
I had to get out of my grading outfit, and I said, "What shirt am I going to wear?" And I realized it's not on the video, so I got to show it off. 3D printing is my superpower.
Yes, I love
And
it.
that's where I feel like I'm at today with this, that I'm spreading some love, spreading some of my superpower to the world.
I absolutely love it. A lot there's been people saying donated, once downloaded, donated, sliced, Polymaker. There you go. The snap badge needed positive shapes for hearts, etc. I love it. I think this is a great idea. It's awesome. I mean, the community we have around 3D printing, around making in general, is phenomenal, and it's stuff like this from people like you that just means so much to a lot of people. So thank you so much. From all of us in the chat and all of us watching, thank you for doing this, because I think it is going to mean a lot to a lot of people.
Well, thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk about it some more, because it's been something really close to my heart lately, between keychains and flapjacks and Halloween. It's been a lot of busy printing around here lately, so it's fun to share it with you. And I always appreciate HotMakes for giving me a forum to share some of my work, and I'm looking forward to giving an update. I'm hoping in a couple weeks we'll have already hit our 100, and we'll just be looking for more.
I cannot wait. Hopefully. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say appreciate you too, for you're a frequent flyer. You're like here every week, so appreciate it.
Absolutely. And I did hear back from Walter. We did get time zones crossed. He's in California, also known as Pooch time, and he thought it was 6 p.m. your time, and not in it's 4 p.m. your time, 6 p.m. our time. So
yes, it's almost
there you go.
now.
So he said, "I'm really sorry. We're going to reschedule." He said, yeah, whatever works. Let's get rescheduled. I'm super sorry. And yeah, so we're going to get Walter rescheduled. We will change let's change the HotMakes titles. Yeah. And that way it reflects what we did when we talked to Abby, which is equally as awesome. And let's get to that 100. Let's knock that out, and then let's see how far past we can go. So 100 posts. Don't forget to tag Abby, and don't forget to tag, what's the other one, just so we don't forget?
Well, Printed Solid is also helping out with this. Joel now, but I don't know if he needs every one of those tags. Hashtag yellow ribbon 3D print. And we'll keep an eye on that. And like I said, hopefully we'll have an update for you in a couple weeks. And I look forward to using the HotMakes here as a chance to share and spread the word a little bit more as well.
This is the kind of stuff that we're here for. So
yeah, absolutely. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to load something really quick. / what is it? Don't go anywhere yet. I got something interesting. Hashtag was yellow.
Yellow
ribbon.
I,
ribbon
I posted
3D
it in the
print.
chat. Yeah.
Well, we'll do this.
What are you doing?
Ribbon tubies.
Now, I thought Gary was supposed to do all the tech tricks.
He is, but
I
I'm
know, what are you doing?
I'm clearly
turning
throwing a
Jim loose here?
curveball. I'm throwing a curveball in the episode. We still got 50 people here. I think Nick is still here from Polymaker. Here's what we're gonna do. I just decided we are gonna give it. Nick has a yellow. I have it. Polymaker has a yellow. I am gonna buy and give away a spool of yellow so you guys can print these, and we're gonna do that right now just because I said so. Geary, surprise.
Is there a limit on that?
What was that?
Is there a limit on that? Hang on. Do we need to have a meeting here?
For what? I'm gonna
Right.
give away one spool of Polymaker yellow.
Oh. I thought you were
Yeah.
about to say one spool for like every person who did X.
No,
Y, Z.
no,
I was like, how
jeez.
many are we doing here?
I'm gonna buy myself. I'm gonna give away a spool of the yellow Polymaker filament, and they do have some awesome yellow. And I just because Nick is here, he's here, and
Okay.
so everybody, if you want to chat, that right there, and I'm
Oh, I
gonna
see
start
what you're doing.
collecting. I got it. I got the giveaway in the background already. I just went I totally went off the rails here. Here's what we're gonna do. This is what we got for entries. It has to be hashtag yellow ribbon. You have to type that in the chat.
Look at that Polymaker.
Whoa, 5 more spools.
5 more spools for
Absolutely.
me. 5 times. Look at that.
So we're gonna give away 6 because we're gonna purchase one and send it to somebody, and Polymaker's matching that with 5. So they're 5 timesing us. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. And we're gonna do this. But right now we only have 9 entries. So let's rock and roll here. Let me see. I'm gonna refresh this. Okay. Let me just make sure. Hashtag yellow ribbon. Did I spell it wrong?
Yellow ribbon. That looks good to me.
Good. I'm a
It's
terrible
good.
speller. There we go. Now it's climbing a little bit here. 18 entries. Come on. There's 50 people still here. Let's get that all the way up there. You have a 5. Geez, I can't even talk. You have a 6 in 50 chance. I don't know how that works.
There's 6 total.
6.
There's 6 total.
See what happens when I don't think about things. I just do it. Let's go for it.
Love
There
it.
you go. Smile. I'm
That's what
smiling.
keeps my
I'm
life
loving it.
interesting.
Yeah. There we
Andrew-
go. Keep
Andrew,
going. While we're doing that, what was
hang on. Andrew Osmond, put your thing in again because you put a space between the hashtag and the yellow ribbon.
oh yeah. Make sure Andrew, Council of Andrews, make sure you put your hashtag next to your yellow.
That space.
There you go. We're gonna keep watching that tally go up. We're over at 25 entries now. And while we're doing this, just a quick heads up.
Polymaker said it's going to be PLA Pro.
PLA Pro, perfect.
PLA
Very
Pro
durable
yellow.
for the ribbons. Polymaker yellow PLA Pro. I love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, one of my students already said, just my friend broke mine. I think just a little piece came off, which isn't, yeah, I thought about that. I'm like, if you really are pulling on it a lot, then, it might need a little more but we'll see. We'll see what happens once the teenagers put them to the test for like a month.
Right. Well, heck, they're easy and cheap to reproduce. So
Yeah.
at least that they're fast and you can keep going. Just a quick heads up. Next week we have Devin from Make Anything and Marcy Mixed Media Girl. She will be here with us next week on Halloween. We are going to start 30 minutes early. Surprise, Geary. I'm not sure if I told you that. We're going to start 30 minutes early. A lot of surprises tonight because I didn't realize that people still trick or treat on Halloween. I like out here, no one does. Like we all have to go Saturday this week instead of on Halloween, which really stinks because when I was young, all of it was on Halloween all the time. We'd go out and come back when it got dark, But long story short, we're going to be here. She actually, I went on her website. I ordered both
Right.
Devin
Thanks,
and
Polymaker. I
I.
see that note.
Yes. I ordered both Devin and I a surprise kit that came with 12 paints, a lot of Halloween colors here. And we're going to do an acrylic paint pour with Mixed Media Girl like we did a little over a year ago, except we're all going to pour them over Halloween items. I'm not sure if I'm going to print some ghosties or use this ghostie. I'm going to use, I know. This one failed pretty gloriously at the top. No head. So I could probably pull right through it or something. That would be kind of fun. Anyways,
it would look like it would make it look like the ghost had like an accident or something.
there you go. I love that. And there might be pumpkins. Who knows what we're going to pour over. So join us next week, a live pour with Devin from Make Anything Mixed Media Girl. Her name is Marcy. That's going to be a super fun episode. Also, we have Shane from Saber Bay coming up. Aaron Galactic Armory coming up on the 21st. David Hewlett will be with us. Hopefully COVID free. David Hewlett. And then a little past that, we're going to make sure Walter gets back on the show. We're talking dates in the background here already. So we'll make sure Walter gets back. He's such a cool guest. He's been, if you ever watched the show Face Off on Sci-Fi, he's been a finalist 2 times in the 10th season and the 13th season. He's been the top 2 in that show. So such a cool person. All right, what do we got here? We got 29 entries, last call, hashtag yellow ribbon. And we're going to start drawing, and then we're just going to start drawing. I love it. That's an awesome mask. Pour. Matt, how you doing? Nice to see you. Let's see. Here we go. Chris, what's up? Speaking of Chris from Sinister Props, also Master Chief is killing it, by the way. Nice work, Chris. All right, here we go. We got 6 filament rolls to draw, and we're 6 minutes after. I'm going to start drawing. You ready for this, Geary?
Let's do this.
Let's
I'm
do
keeping
it.
track of them in the background.
All right, cool. Here we go. Number 1. Me. Oh, I don't think that counts. That would be amazing. Last time I think I did win. Stephen Poole, there you go. You got a roll, and you get a roll, and you get a roll. All right, where's my cursor? There it is. All right, congratulations, Stephen. You get a yellow roll of PLA Pro, and thanks to Polymaker.
But so if you win, email the email that I just put at the bottom of the screen, info@hotmakes.com.
Yes, that. If you win and you're a winner, put that down there. Liz, yes, congrats. That's awesome. Maybe you can print them on MakerDeck.
Oh, that would be so cool. I haven't
Yes.
gotten set up for that yet. It's a little hard
Yes.
when the printers are in the garage and it's dark.
A little bonfire. I mean, a light. We'll fix that. No.
Yeah, no, it'd be so fun to
Congratulations.
see them there.
Yes, we're gonna make sure we get them on there. That'll be a lot of fun. What else do we got here? This will be number 3. Come on, Edutech. Oh, Steve's Cave. Congratulations, Steve's Cave. Again, there's an email on the bottom of the screen right now. If you win and you're a winner, I'm not saying we're all not winners or something like that, but if you win the contest tonight, email that down below and we'll make sure you get taken care of. Let's see. Come on. Greg R. Congratulations. I believe that's 4. Am I right, Geary?
Yeah, that was number 4.
You need a math
Awesome.
teacher. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
I was like, keep counting. Let me just hang on. All right, we got 2 more. Steve's Cave. You already won Steve's Cave. Redraw. I thought I pulled him out when we redraw, but Steve, you already won one, so we're gonna draw again before the confetti's even down. That was awesome. There we go. Victor, congratulations. Don't forget, if you guys win, hit that email is on the bottom right now. And we got 1 more, right?
Yep, we got 1 more.
This
Also,
one-
Yes,
one more thing.
5 plus Jim's 1 equals
Yes.
6.
What was I hearing?
One more thing too. When you email info@hotmakes, go ahead and make sure in the body of the email let me know what your username is, because I don't always know what that translation is.
Yes, absolutely. When you email us, if you win, make sure we know your YouTube name, because like he said, we don't know everybody's, and they'll be like, yeah, my name is George, and it'll be like, I don't know, Jack in the Shop or something. Sergio, congratulations, Sergio. There you go. So Caleb, one of those, just make sure to hold back for him, so I can make sure to make that purchase from Polymaker and then send it to them. But everybody else, congratulations. Polymaker, thank you so much. 5 spools of the yellow PLA Pro to go towards printing. I'm telling you, a full spool of PLA Pro is going to print a lot of these if you so choose. So do it. Check it out. It'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully we can get some cool tags. Don't forget, you have to tag the hashtag that we posted earlier. And you
Yellow
can see
ribbon
it all.
3D print. Yeah.
There you go. You can see it all in Abby's post as well. We're going to make sure that is in the description and everything else. But I know we're running late, everybody. I know there's other shows going on after. What?
Sorry, I just posted in the chat again, was what I was saying.
Perfect. Should I do it quick too? No, I'm just joking. But thank you guys so much. Abby, thank you so much for being here. So since you're here, tell everybody where we can find you. Are you just on the Twitters?
So Twitter, AbbyMath, Instagram, AbbyMath 3D. If you prefer to post on Instagram, I'll track there too. It's just harder to, I find it much more difficult to have like conversations and that community interaction on Instagram. I post my work on Cults 3D. So you can find me there. And that's probably the best way to go. I teach at Torrey Pines High School in San Diego, where I actually went as a student as well. And so it's very much a home and a community for me. So it's really great whenever there's opportunities to give back and share this way. So
there we go. We brought up the maker deck.
They're there. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Excellent.
Awesome. Well, was that Steve, right? That's printing. I couldn't tell. I think that was Steve said. Yeah, Steve's Cave said he was printing 3. Nice. So there you go. Let's get them all over Maker Deck. If you haven't been there, check out Maker Deck too. That's a super cool venue for us to drop like anything we're working on, whether it be printing or wood carving or any making. So go check that out. Everybody else, thank you guys so much for being here. I know we're a little late, but we did give away six rolls of filament. Thank you so much to Nick over at Polymaker for that. That's one more than 5 and one less than 7. So I just want to throw that out there.
Whoa.
Nick, thank you again. Zombie Hedgehog. Oh God, what's Maker Nick? Anyways, thank you again, everybody. Again, Nick, I really appreciate it. We didn't expect that, and I appreciate that. Everybody else, we will see you next week with Devin from Make Anything, Marcy, Mixed Media Girl, and we're going to have a crazy show of actually making some stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you there. Until then, Abby, we'll be right back with you. Stay right there. Everybody else, we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.